It's not about knowing. Do you want to know or do you want to have results because you have become? That is the question, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to have the bank account, the money, the cars, the life, the relationship, the things that you want in your life, you have to wake up and realize you may not know. And that is fine. But get your ego out of the way and let's stay locked in. Nikola Tesla says if you want to understand the universe, you have to understand frequencies and vibrations. So how to actually speak in frequencies. Now I need you guys to pay very close attention. I don't care if you think you know this information. You know how you know if you know this information? Sounds weird. Look at your results. How many times I see people say, oh, I've seen a video like this. I know what he's going to say, but yet check your bank account. Check how much cash flow you have generated. If your bank account is not growing, if your business is not growing, then clearly there's a missed gap, okay? I need to address that ego part. So we're going to be covering 3 parts. By the end of it, if you stay to the end, there's number 3 that I guarantee if you're having inconsistent results, you're stuck at number 3. So make sure you stay to the end. So how to speak in frequencies. So frequencies come down to the language of this. Thoughts, feelings, and actions. When somebody says, oh, DeAndre, I want to raise my frequency, what are we raising? Your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. That is what we emit into the world, okay? By the way, one of the favorite things I love about life right now here in beautiful Dubai is there's just so much luxury everywhere. You guys are going to see it as we're driving. There's cars everywhere. A guy just drove off with his Pista a couple seconds ago. Nice Porsche right here. Just absolute abundance is flying all over the place. And you don't have to live in poverty. You don't have to live where your current situation is. As you guys know, I used to sleep in my car. There was times I never even had up to $2,000 in my bank account until the age of 24 years old, after I met Bob Proctor and started studying this material. And since then, I've made a couple millions of dollars, and we're going to scale this shit to $1 million a month. But anyways, that was just my little personal tangent on why I love living in Dubai and driving an amazing car. I love this interior on this G-Wagon here. But anyways, let's continue. So what is a frequency? How do you speak in frequencies? It's your thoughts, your feelings, and actions, okay? So when we say raise your frequency, what we're really saying is raise how you see yourself, how you feel about yourself, and what you think about yourself. We got a nice Lamborghini Urus right there, and many things coming on. Okay, so let's talk about the first part of speaking in frequencies. Number 1 is your thoughts. So here's what we're going to have to do. Our thoughts is the electrical switching station of the body. So the human body has the ability to actually bend the world to its reality. And the reason we're able to do this is through consciousness, okay? There's only one living source, and that is consciousness. And the highest form of vibration is thought. Because when you die and you pass away, your body, your brain stays here. But your thoughts can continue to live on this earth. Think about Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. He has died many, many years ago, but yet his thoughts still linger in the ether in this world because of the thoughts he put on a piece of paper, which is really just scribbles on a piece of paper that we have called words, which then transmute into thoughts in our mind and form images in our mind. Does that make sense? So thoughts precede all things. So in order to think in frequencies, I'm assuming if you're wanting to watch this video, you want to scale your company to the 7-figure level. Okay, we don't talk about 6 figures here. Okay, like that, let's get that clear. You might be saying, DeAndre, I don't even have any money. Well, great, start thinking 6 figures a month, because that's what I did. When I had no money, I was thinking 6 figures a month, and guess what? I hit it in 45 days. So we're only talking 7 figures here. 7 figures a year for some of you, if not 7 figures a month for others, if you're already at the 6-figure level. So start to think bigger. So you're bending the world to your reality through consciousness, all right? So whatever thoughts that you hold dominating in your mind, they will start to control your actions, but we'll get into that, and that's number 3 here in a second. Okay, so let's continue here. So in order to, what's an actionable step that you could take right now that will move you in that direction? And that step is this: having your goal card. I talked about it on the last video where I talked about how to speak to the subconscious mind. Watch that video for the exact step-by-step on how to formulate a goal card. I have mine in my pocket right now, but I'm driving clearly. So you have to have a goal card that's very clear on the exact amount of money that you want, what you plan to give for it, what's the date on you planning on accumulating that money, what is the plan. You have to write it on a goal card and read it twice a day, right? So that's number 1 here. Most of you are here. I guarantee some people have already clicked off this video, and I guarantee they're freaking broke. I don't care. I want you guys to succeed. I do this shit for free. You think I have to make a video right now on the way from, like, look at this skyline right here. You think I have to make a video No, I do it because I enjoy it. I enjoy life. I enjoy what I'm doing. And I honestly, selfishly, when I teach this and make video content, I honestly teach myself and kind of motivate myself. So, and I know you guys get it. But some people can't sit for 5 minutes and watch a video on how to scale their company from somebody who's done it multiple times because they have a TikTok brain. But for those of you watching right now, I know you're locked in. You're part of the team. You're part of the squad. You're part of the Quantum Leap squad. So let's continue. Okay, so that's number one, is getting very clear on the thoughts pattern. Now, second one is your feeling states. Now, feeling states is feeling is the secret. That is it, and you've heard this before. Feeling is a secret, and feeling is the word that we invented to describe our conscious awareness of our vibration. Meaning, whatever feelings is the magnetizing part of you. Remember, I said earlier that the brain is electrical switching station. Well, the heart is a magnetic switching station. The human body is an electromagnetic switching station, meaning you send out the signal with the brain, right? The thoughts, the first part, and then you attract it back to you with your heart, which is the feeling state, right? That's the magnets, and that's your heart. So you have to get your heart. You have to understand this. The thoughts create the feelings, okay? I know it's a weird thing. Here's how it balances. You attract everything into your life with your feelings, okay? That's like the gas on this car, right? So I'm going to press the gas on this G63 AMG. Boom. You see that? I know you can hear that. I know you hear that V8 rumbling. Yeah, we run in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you hear that V8 right there. You see, me putting my foot on the gas is the heart, the feeling state. Look at that. You can feel it you can hear it. You can hear that. You know what I'm saying? That's the heart. But guess what? The steering wheel's changing directions here, changing directions here. That is the mind. That's your thoughts. Your thoughts will tell you where you're going, but the heart is what brings it into power. Yes, sir! That's what I'm talking about. So what happens is this. For most people, their mind is all over the place. That's why we have to get control of the mind, because they're focusing too much on the outside world. But we have to control it so that when we put the gas, we don't go into the ditch over here or the other lane, that we stay in our lane, that we're where we want to go. And so by controlling the thoughts, what we're really doing is controlling a feeling states behind it. Does that make sense? So now we have more control over what we're magnetizing into our life. Now, there's two worlds that we live in. We have an internal world and an external world. Which one is going to control your life? Your imagination in the internal world, or the outside material world that's already manifested by other people, or what's the manifestation of your past thinking patterns? I strongly suggest for you to bend your reality and take your business to the 7-figure level, if not multi-7, you're going to have to go into the inside world. So and the best way to do this, in the easiest way that I have found, is to close your eyes, which shuts out the outside world, and then your inside world becomes more powerful. That methodology is known as meditations, okay? So the feeling states now, to magnify and amplify, is with the meditations. That's what we talk about. And I'm not going to get too much in meditations in this particular video. I've talked about it multiple times. I have meditation series right here in the YouTube, on my YouTube channel. You can find it in my playlist, or check the link in the description. It's all free. You guys can do the meditation. And now, you do the meditations because what it'll allow you to do is take those feeling states, which your thoughts are creating, and allows you to focus on what direction we're going. Like, see this guy driving? He doesn't know where he's going. He's in one lane and in another lane. They're in two different lanes. They don't know where they're going. And then they wonder why they're in a ditch on the side, right? And it's typically females driving. No offense to them, but it was a female. So shout out to the ladies, but sometimes y'all can't drive. But I love you. That was a joke, by the way. Don't take it personal. All right. So now, repetition is a way that we can go and continue to magnify that. Now, number 3, and this is where most of you are stuck. There's 2 people that are watching this. One person left because DeAndre, I know this already. And guess what? They're the people that are still watching other YouTube videos, trying to read more books, trying to go on somebody else's podcast, and they're freaking broke. And there's those of you that are watching right now that are freaking locked in. You know what I'm saying? Because when I didn't know what was going on, I thought I knew, but you know how you know? Check your freaking results, as I stated in the very beginning of this video. Check your freaking results. If your results are not changing, then you don't know this information. It's not about knowing. Do you want to know, or do you want to have results because you have become? That is the question, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to have the bank account, the money, the cars, the life, the relationship, the things that you want in your life, you have to wake up and realize you may not know. And that is fine. But get your ego out of the way and let's stay locked in. So now the second person is the one that's locked in right now and I'm motivating you. As you notice, I don't yell at you. I'm yelling with you because I'm your older brother locked in. Look at this. I wish you were here with me in Dubai, just rolling these hills with me. Look at this shit. Wouldn't you want to roll with me here? Okay, number 3, and this is where most people lose, and this is the differentiator between the 6-figure earners, the broke people, and the 7-figure earners, is their ability to do number 3, which is this. The action steps, right? Acting as if it's done. Acting as if you have that which you want. Now, this falls into a little bit of the law of assumption, assuming what you want, but assumption is still a mind state. What we really want to go is transmute that into action states, action feelings. So what does that look like? Creating a definite plan of action for you to move towards that goal that you want, which we call a C-type goal, the fantasy. You have to have a freaking plan. What makes you think that money's going to come in the mail? Maybe you watch The Secret, the movie, too much, and you think, oh, the money's just going to come in the mail. Oh, I'm going to win the lottery numbers. That's why you're broke, and that's why they don't like my content, because I tell them they have to work. You have to work if you're going to watch my channel. You're going to work. You're going to build, you're going to dream, you're going to create, you're going to add value to the marketplace, you're going to align yourself with the law of abundance and the law of compensation, and you will earn millions of dollars in your bank account and in your lifetime with consistency and predictability. That is what's going to happen in your life when you take control of what we're talking about here. So, when you start acting as if you were going to create plans and move towards that, what do you plan to give? What product or service? Who do you need to become? How do you need to get better at what you're doing so that people want to buy what you have? If you have no money, or if you have a product or service and people are not buying from you, you are not that good. Admit it. It is time for you to wake up and say you are not that good. And that is fine, ladies and gentlemen. That is fine, because you can wake up and you can get better. You can decide today to get better. You can align yourself with the laws of the universe, align your frequency with the law of attraction, and attract all things into your life as if it was done already. But you must align your frequency, which is your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. My ladies and gentlemen, this is your man, Mr. Law of Attraction. Love you guys so much. If you want to work with me at a higher level so we can scale your company to the next level, you don't want to spend more time. You'd rather spend some money to get your time back and do it the right way consistently. Go ahead and check the link in the description below. You can book a call with me. If not, join for free our challenges. I teach this all for free because, as you notice, I give you all the information for free. I don't gatekeep information. There's no course that I have. It's all for free. What I charge for implementation, because that's the harder part, how to take this material that I said and specifically apply it to your life so you can get consistent, predictable results in your life. Go ahead and check that out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.